guys, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to give you a quick little lesson that I think will be very simple to practice at home. Very basic. You can also get a good workout with this movement, but it's also, I'm going to show you how this applies to your game and why it's so important. So hopefully it'll open your eyes a little bit. All right, so once again, I'm Coach Luke. If you don't know me, this is my son Brayson. And we're going to show you how to do the sit-out and why it's so important right now, all right? I'm going to ask you just to bust aside for a second, give me a little bit of room so I can demonstrate it. Okay, so first, the sit-out, I'm going to start in the turtle position, and there's two ways that we can practice this. We can do a half sit-out and a full sit-out. The half sit-out, I can just practice side to side. It looks like this. I'm going to step up on my right foot, lift my right hand, and then my left leg shoots through, all right? My hip's kind of up off the mat right now. I'm actually pressing it up. And then I'm going to just return. Boom. Now I'm going to go left foot to the mat, left hand up, right leg shoots through, and then we return. So a good way to practice this is just to go side to side and to breathe. Like that. All right. Now actually a more advanced way you can practice that, I'm going to scoot back a little bit. If you have room to work up and down the mat, is to move forward at the same time. That's get your heart rate up a little bit more. All right. Now I'm going to show you the full sit out. And to do this, angle up a little bit. So first, if I step up with my left foot again, left hand comes up. I'm going to shoot the right leg through. That's half of it. Now I'm going to rest my hip down. Left leg's going to go over the right. Boom. And I made a 180-degree turn this time. So again, right leg up. I'm going to go back to the other side. Right hand up. Left leg goes through. Right leg goes over top. So I made a 180-degree turn. Once again, always 180 on the full sit-out. So if I practice back and forth, it looks like this. Good exercise, all right? You'll notice that when I come here, I'm going to bring my elbow down a lot of times right here. I don't have to. I can do it from my hand. It's just a little different. I can take the same mechanic action. I can go from my hand, kind of like this, to my forearms, even to my shoulder. All right? That's an important thing to know, all right? You're going to use it in different ways. So that's the sit-out. I can also add the sit-out to a shot. So a basic shot looks like this. Fake high, level change, 1. Rock over, step, 2. Step up, 3, and even on 3, I might want to turn the corner. Look how I pivot on this knee. Boom, and then 4 to step up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I come over bracing for that real quick, just the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right? But now, if Brayson sprawls, look. 1, 2. Now I'm in position for the sit-out. So from here, look, head is on the left side. I'm already based and loaded on the left side. My right hand's going to come and grab this leg, pull it in so my elbow can go to the mat, lift up with the head, and now shoot through, sit out. Left leg comes over the right. We make that 180 turn, and we take the back. Let's see that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one example of where I can use the sit out. I can practice that by myself. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can practice the shot by myself, and I can practice the shot to the sit-out by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. What are some other areas we can use the sit-out? Okay, if I can borrow you again, Brayson. Put your head that way for me, yes. All right, so side control. Side control, you know, I can hold on in different ways in crossbody. But side control is crossbody, scarf positions, north, south, backside control, these other positions, right? So from here, even if I'm sprawled out a little bit more, if I step up to the left leg, lift the left hand up, shoot the right leg underneath, now I'm in that top scarf position, right? So the side-to-side sit-out will go like this, and back, bottom scarf, back to crossbody, top scarf, back to crossbody, bottom scarf, back to crossbody. All right, I need my assistant judo for a second. Will you touch the pad real quick for me? The screen blacked out, I can't see. Yeah, will you just keep your eye on that? All right, so now I'm going to do top side sit out, the top scarf position. Now I complete the sit out by going over, making that turn. Look, this takes me to north south. Now I could have his arm trapped and do other things, but right now I'm going to let it go loose and just go to north south position here. Boom. We have another mechanic, the over under, which we'll talk about the uses of that later. I just did it, but we'll talk about it later. I'm going to go back to top scarf, to north-south, boom. I can do the same thing to bottom scarf and to mount. Sit under, over, boom. Under, over, boom. When I do that slow look, under, I don't want to just come over because he'll pull his knees in and trap my leg. I'm going to pull that far knee to the inside knee, hook in the gap, hook his arm right here so he has no control over my leg coming over, boom, spread him apart so I get that good mount. All right, Brayson, will you toss me that red guy real quick? Nice one. All right, so now here's how we practice on a bag, a grappling dummy, or even just a pillow. So this guy right here, he's got a head. Head's right here. I'm in crossbody. 1, 2, right? Low side. 1, 2. 1, 2, low side, 1, 2. All right? That's how we can practice to sit out on this guy. And it's just going back and forth and practicing so we can get those transitions. As we get to see more mechanics, we'll get to see how they blend together to really make a good, smooth, transitional workout. You can check out our bags workout, our bags course. That's already available for free. You can see a lot of that on there. Okay, Brayson. Another situation. So far we have the sprawl, we have side control. Another situation is going to be backside control. All right. Now here, I'll do the sit out as normal first, and then I'll show you how it kind of can turn into something else as well. So if Brayson has backside control of me, I can do a back take from here. All right. And I'm going to use the sit out exactly the same way to do it, all right? So now I'm going to get wrist control. And first I might even want to swim this hand in so I control this wrist. Put my hand to my head like this. Now I control this wrist. And I'm going to break the grip by rolling my wrist, by using my head to lift my wrist and get leverage as I pin this one down. Okay, now keep this tight to the body. I'm going to be sitting out to my right side, so behind him, my arm has to come through, my head follows, and now I sit out, and then I come around, take the back. Let's see it from a different angle. Just your normal sit out, as you've seen, all right? And now it can evolve into other things as well in this situation. Grab me again. I can also turn this sit out into a shoulder lock. By continuing the rotation, look, I got his wrist. I grab for some cloth here, hug the wrist, lean the opposite direction. So we get him in that kind of Kimura / omoplata pressure shoulder lock from the backside control position. This one I'm actually doing a little bit less of a sit out, like sitting through, and I'm kind of falling back a little bit more. Hand swings in just like before, break the grip, pin it to the body, step up, the head comes, I sit out about halfway, and then I fall back this way. Grab, straighten this leg out, rotate, so I get the shoulder lock. Now it's hard for him to move because he's got the shoulder pressure and I have his hip control. To move around, Bryson, I have pretty decent control. It might not look like it, but I do. All right, in that same situation too, we're here. I can pin the far side arm. I get the elbow caught. I step up on the inside. And the same thing, I'm going to sit about halfway through as I bring my hip down at the same time. And now I complete the sit out here to guide him over the center. All right? To finish this, it can happen different ways. I could come here, but my arm's kind of tied up a little bit. I might be able to get it out. Or I could also do a hip escape motion here, where I just square up with him. And we'll see more about the hip escape in another lesson. So now I can go here again. I'm going to turn a different way on this one. Trap that far elbow. Step up. Start to sit out right here. Lift the head. Bump him over the center. Bang. Turn towards the legs. And now I'm just going to do a little hip escape. Pushing my hip up into his shoulder to get him to break that grip. All right, so you have multiple reasons why you want to be practicing the sit out. There's some really good techniques for you right there to understand why you want to practice this move. Again, I'm going to show you how to practice it by yourself, without a partner, without anything, just moving back and forth, all right? So again, if I'm here and I just want to do half sit out side to side, I step up, right foot, right hand, shoot through, come back. Left side, right side, left side. Make sure you breathe. The full sit out is up, shoot through, and now I come over, down to the forearm, knee over knee. Now I'm going to go back to the left side. 1, 2, 3. And I can just keep getting it to get good practice in. All right? Once again, guys, that's a good briefing on the sit-out technique. If you go to our university and view our bags course, our bag drills course, you will see me using that more on there as well, among other things. But we're gonna do a few more lessons on hip escapes, shrimps, certain mechanical things that are really important for your game that you should be practicing, solo as much as you can anyway. Now's a great time and opportunity to do that, and hopefully this kind of gave you a little bit more vision into why you want to be doing that. All right, because your mechanics are everything. The more efficient your mechanics are, and the less you have to think about the steps of the mechanics, the more efficient your jiu-jitsu is going to be, and the less energy you're going to use to get even better results. All right, you guys, good job. Thanks, Brayson.